I go to church, you go to church, church to church to church, church.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of BlaspheMass Debate. It's your host, your freaky deacon of the weekend, Cody G. And today we're going to objectively resolve.
How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me.
Get down on it.
Go, 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 go.
Motivation.
All alone, you and me.
And privacy. But first off, let's meet our panelists. What's good, Quick Draw?
Evening.
I'm tired of you, bro.
That's the one.
Secondly, we got our special guest, artist, actress, and part-time gamer, your girl Dia, Michelle.
What's up? Dia Michelle here. What up, guys?
And lastly, we got our reoccurring special guest and a new one, the host of TheJungleIsHell Podcast, your boys Darius and Mel.
What's good, my guy?
What's up?
Life is a jungle, the jungle is hell.
Hey, I'll play the goddamn music for y'all. You better stop
Hey, play
playing.
the music, play the music.
Go ahead.
Y'all gotta do this though.
Hey,
What the hell?
hey, Darius Mel.
I say. Alright, that's enough.
We can't. Like, we don't have the capability to
Cut
tell.
that shit.
Cut the beat.
On to the first topic. We've all been to the club, yes?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
No.
Yes, sir.
And you always got two kinds of people. The ones that's too cool for school, and then you got the ones out there jigging, sliding across the dance floor, stealing the show. So my question is, in the club, are you cooler if you stand against the wall or dance? What's your take on this, Dia?
I'm going to have to say you cooler if you dance. And the reason why is because I'm from the East Coast and the clubs out there, people are actually dancing. You see people like on top of each other. And then I came to LA. There is no dancing. Everybody's too cool. They just come to get their story.
No.
Yes, they come to get their story and go home. And everybody's sitting down and it's just bad vibes. I don't like it.
It sound good.
for me.
It sound good, but I feel like there's a cap to standing on the wall. You look a maximum level cool, maximum level uncool. But a nigga doing that flossing shit, like there's no way you can be anywhere near cool. Like the coolest niggas in the game, 50 Cent. I don't dance. All I do is this. A little two-step with a little twist. Like that don't count as dancing. But like if you're moving your arms and you're flossing, throwing your milli rocking on everybody's block and whatnot, like that's lame. Like that's not cool. TikTok dancing is not.
What's
not
the
cool.
main point of the floss though? Like, what's the main movement? You moving your arms, and what's the main movement? The hip thrust, right?
No,
it's the hip thrust. My mama used to tell me, "Hey, look, a man that know how to dance know how to
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, you definitely look better if you dance because the women gonna look at you and say, "Oh, he know how to hit the right and the left and his hip work." So if you stand on the wall and you just bobbing your knees and leaning back, motherfuckers gonna look at you and be like, "Nah, he don't know how to fuck."
That nigga needs some
First off-
WD-40.
Hey, look, first off, if you standing in the club, you don't look cool at all. Buy you a section like a real man. Sit your ass down.
Damn!
Hands down.
Darius is not playing with y'all.
If you standing on the wall, shit, that means you ain't got the money to do anything in that bitch. So nah. And like my man said, if you can dance, you probably can fuck.
You can
so
prance.
No.
yeah.
No, 'cause,
Exactly.
I mean,
what
dancing is basically sex with your clothes on anyway.
Yep.
Okay, but
That's
by that
facts.
logic, then because missionary is damn near popping, and like if you do that thing where you put your leg in the air and all that stuff, that's weird. And if you're popping on the dance floor, that's sus. So like, but that's basically you're doing that kind of.
Missionary.
That's weird.
If you're missionary, if you're doing that motion of like to show girls that you can do that, like if you're popping in the club, hey girl, I know how to do missionary real good. And no, I feel like there's a time and a place.
But here's what my argument is sound. You are comparing missionary to dancing. That's vanilla as fuck. So that just lets me know if you standing up against the wall, all you want to do is missionary sex. And I'm going to be with the chicks that want to get grinded on and took it to a dance hall in the bedroom.
There's variations, but we're not going to go into the variations, but regardless, you're still doing the same motion, and doing that motion in the dance floor is weird.
It's weird.
Like there's
Part
still
of flossing though.
It's really.
I'm not talking about the guy that's flossing.
It's really.
Dia be eyeing the flossers, boy. Let me tell you.
You picked the worst
girl,
dance to compare it to. You picked the worst dance.
Girl, he got the coldest floss, bitch.
Like I never seen a cool nigga do the floss in the club. That's for like 12-year-olds. That's
so ugly.
Did no niggas ever bought you a drink and they were like, "Oh boy, over there flossing." He bought this drink. He bought this drink for you. She looks over there. He like,
no. But you know what's crazy? Let me tell y'all something. I was dating somebody that didn't dance, and I ended up at a club that he was hosting on accident. And I was with a Jamaican dude that danced.
Feel the rhythm.
oh shit.
And I didn't know that he was watching, and this man had me in the air dancing, and I was wilding. Yeah. And he looked cooler.
You got pregnant that night, huh?
So who did you go?
I should have.
He was sitting on the wall.
How you gonna do it if you really don't wanna dance? By standing on the wall.
Tight.
Mad as hell, boy.
Drunk.
Tight as hell.
Get your back up off the wall. Tell me.
Who did you go home
He
with?
came over
Who did you go home
with
with?
the Jamaican guy.
Feel the rhythm.
Come in love how you fit in your blouse and you fat in your jeans. I'm a wild discover.
Left the wall, I left the wall.
Y'all know some crazy now. This straight drop it and a Bridget and flavor show.
Yeah, it is.
She won the debate already.
No, it's different. It's the dance hall is different than regular American
Dancing,
club.
bro,
We
it's-
talking
it's-
regular.
brother,
Dance hall is
brother.
a whole another culture.
Nah,
We just
fuck that.
straight up talking about in
that.
Kingston.
We talking-
Maybe in
fuck that. We
Kingston.
talking
But if
dancing
you're talking about
in
good old
general.
America.
Dancing in general.
No, because I mean, you can take it to Scotland and maybe they can do it, or Russia, and they do the thing with their little legs like that. We don't know. I don't know how that works in Scotland, but in America, you can find me in the club with a bottle full of bub. You know what I'm saying? And I don't dance. All I do.
I
is
mean,
this.
I mean,
The
does that have
nigga
to
that's
do with,
against the wall is a gangster and he has a gun. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Like the dude who's moving his if you move your arms, that's not cool, dog. Like
So does it depend on the culture, Dia? Like, so if you went to a barnyard party, right, and they was square dancing, would you be more attracted to the dude on the wall or the guy out there square dancing?
Get down, turn around, go to town.
The square dancer, because he's charismatic. He's fun.
Man, we go head up, go man. Don't be scared, 'cause there ain't nothing to worry about. Let your hair down. Come on, man, let's all get on down.
With the 10-gallon hat
Yes. Oh, he's sexy.
and the Spurs.
He's sexy as hell.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm.
He's
No,
the
cool.
one that walked up to me, put his hand out, and I'm like, I get up.
Like, I
That's
got the
so
horses
beautiful.
in the bag.
Yes.
no, exactly. That's
He
like
can get
sus.
it.
Like
Grabs your hair and he splits it. Yeah. Yeah.
like what's the like the archetype or like what's a cool person in a movie? Somebody who barely talks. Somebody just, hey come here for us. Come here for a second. Like someone who doesn't talk that much. Not the motherfucker who's if the dude gyrating next to the girl to try and get her attention. That's over the top. If you super try to peacock a girl, like that's not gonna turn him on. That's gonna straight up turn him off. Like look at this weirdo trying. Look at this weirdo trying to like do whatever he's trying to crank the Soldier Boy by me to like cranking that Soldier Boy is not a turn on to a girl. Like, that's like, you gotta just stand in the wall.
Ugly ass dances, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. Sometimes when I be in the club, sometimes girls do.
You
doing too much. You doing
Hey,
too much.
can I ask y'all a question?
Down,
Can I ask
boy.
you a question, Trav? How old are you?
30.
How old are you? 30. So you just 2 years behind. When Soldier Boy came out, if you was doing the crank that Soldier Boy, then was the nigga that was getting all the bitches back in the day.
Hey, I didn't say I wasn't cranking that Soldier Boy, but I also didn't say I wasn't the coolest motherfucker. I was cranking that bitch, but I don't think I wasn't the coolest monkey in the jungle.
He wasn't cranking it.
H&M says.
He wasn't cranking it.
Here's my thing about dance. At the end of the day, it's about having fun. Like,
Right.
the dude that has the most fun is gonna get the most bitches.
Exactly.
Cause like she said, it's charisma. Like, oh, he's charismatic. He can have fun. He makes me comfortable. I'm enjoyable around. Man, a woman don't feel comfortable not knowing if you gonna air this bitch out.
Right. Right.
That sounds good in practice, but I feel like too much fun equates to sus nowadays in this day and age. So I mean, it sounds
I
good
can't tell if he's happy to see me.
in theory. It sounds good, but I feel like the nigga that's just having ultimate fun by himself, that nigga either on a molly or that nigga sus. Like I feel like
That's too much sauce.
All right, so Travis, what's your take on grinding then? Like, is that still lame? If
You
a
could be
female
up
comes
against the
over and
wall
she
and-
starts grinding on you,
that's different because you're
are
not.
you
dancing, you're just
gonna
doing the
stone
two-step with a little
cold
twist.
stand there like,
I can move.
or are you gonna grab it?
Ha
You gonna jig with it? Why am I freezing?
You gonna dap her up? Appreciate that.
No, but it's because you couldn't see my whole body. That was me grabbing the ass, but it's just I was down up here. So if I go like this, you're not gonna know what I'm doing.
You gonna be like this? You gonna be like,
or yeah, I might rock away.
or you gonna grab her?
Yeah, all that shit.
Get your dance on, brother. Get your dance on.
Yes or no, nigga?
I'm still against the wall though. The question was against the wall. I'm still against the wall at the end of the day.
Get your back up off the wall.
And not dancing.
Well, just are you gonna dance with her?
She gonna dance on me. I'ma just
bitch. I don't dance. Get off.
If anything, my homie's gonna hold me back. But that's still not dancing.
I don't know. You get your ass off.
They can't hold you if you stand against the wall.
These niggas won't hold me back.
Huh?
Look, he thinking about.
I told myself I wasn't gonna dance. I told
trying to
myself
think of different
I
type of
wasn't
walls.
He gonna be like this and shit. He gonna be like.
How fat is the ass?
Niggas gonna be in the club. That counts. That counts. We're gonna get to the final word here. And Trav, man, what's your final word, brother?
Yeah, I think one of the coolest people of all time, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, he definitely said, I don't dance, all I do is this. Same two-step with a little twist. So that means if you do dance, anything more than the two-step with a little twist, you're not cool and you're sus. So no, don't dance. Yeah, no. Back when Kool in the Gang said it, maybe in the 70s, get your back up off the wall, dance, come on.
Get your back up off the wall.
That was cool, but I mean, it's times change and 50 Cent is the new Kool in the Gang. Keep your back up on the wall. Don't dance. Come on. Final word.
All right, that was a homophobic response from your boy. Man, quick draw and I mean, does anybody know what this two-step and a twist was? Cause it sounded like a drink. I ain't never seen him do it.
I got my drink and my two-step.
I got my drink and my two-step.
And I'm home, get the Patron and take a
What was it? Trav, why don't you show us real quick?
No.
He needs a wall though.
Yeah, he needs a wall. For real. He got his black background.
He's like, I need a window or a wall. I need one or the other. Get you a section.
Get your motherfucking section, man.
Oh, that broke ass nigga can't even buy a section.
That nigga been standing up all night.
Right. That nigga knees locked together and shit.
Nigga, you ain't stiff.
Feet hurting.
Look like you look like you sore. He ain't even bought a drink.
Y'all are messy.
He said from that door to that bar is his section. That one. that bathroom from the men's bathroom to the
from the door to the bar. That was that.
To the coat check is his little section.
All right, so Dia, what's your final word? Kill it.
It's still the dancing. You gotta be careful. Like that person that's like on the dance floor, they're the coolest one. Cause nobody's looking at the people in the shadows. You can't see them. So you came in dressed up to the nines. You spent $4,000 in your outfit, and nobody saw you today. That's my stance.
I can't lie though. There is a lot of times there is like females do be on the niggas that don't be doing shit, and I be out there sweating my ass off, mad as hell. Like how? What did he do? He's been on the wall. He's been on the wall the last 10 songs.
He said I'm drenched in sweat.
And he pulling the chick I was trying to attract.
Hey, you want me to tell you the secret to that?
Have jewelry on.
No. It ain't even that. It ain't even that. If you see a nigga over there that ain't done nothing the whole thing, he still leave with the coldest bitch in the building. He had that bitch before he got there.
Yep. She invited him.
That's all.
He was
like, I don't have to put in no extra work. This nigga's over here. He's a show pony.
I don't think that's the case always.
That's the case, brother.
Nah, see, I'm the type. I'm not ashamed. I'm gonna go over there, bro. What's your secret, bro? He gonna be like, nigga. Every two songs, bro. You just move over a little bit, bro. You and the other niggas on the wall rotate. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show them. You gotta show them the angles.
They can definitely tell if somebody has excessive amount of money, and they didn't come with that.
Girl, he was all right over there, but in that lighting, bitch.
No, he came there and he knew he was leaving with her before he even started. That's why he ain't doing nothing extra.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Travis, why didn't it ever work for you?
What you talking about?
Not what you talking about.
All right, and Darius and Mel, man. What's y'all final word, man? Mop it up.
You can go for it first.
Well, I'm gonna say, man, the question was,
tag teaming this shit.
You gotta go one word at a time.
I
think that.
fuck you, niggas. The question was, what's cool? And at the end of the day, cool is public perception. And if you in the middle of the dance floor, you dancing and shit, you got the eyes of the club on you, and you controlling the club, you controlling the vibe, and you making people comfortable to pull you in, to pull females in and say, hey, let's dance. Like, you the life of the party. So it's always gonna be cool to be on the floor and dance, in my opinion.
And dance, in my opinion.
There it is.
All right, Darius.
I say, man, get you a section and get you a couple bottles sent over. That's the coolest nigga in the club, really. Not the nigga standing on the motherfucking the wall and shit. That nigga ain't doing nothing. He ain't got nothing going on. The only way he leaves with the baddest girls is he came there with the baddest girl.
So that's a 50 Cent.
You ain't doing shit. So you need to, hey. Like my man said, so you talking about 50 Cent? Let's talk about Joel Santana. Joel Santana said on Chris Brown's Run It, if you can dance, you can bump. Well, let's go.
He just say that.
He was talking to her.
Yeah, hey, that's the same thing. Hey, if you can dance, you can bump. Hey, I'm dancing. Let's see if you can run it.
And again, 50 Cent got shot 9 times. I'm gonna take my chances dancing.
Yeah, so you do gotta give it to him.
If we really talking about it, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty.
I'm gonna take my chances on the dance.
If you would have been dancing, maybe.
I'm dancing, all I did was this.
Chris Brown ain't getting shot 9 times.
I ain't gonna lie. When you dance though, they fuck with you though. Like,
I thought you were about to say it's harder to hit you.
I come back with my homeboys and the security guards will be like, hey, bro, these are dancing niggas I was telling you about, bro. These niggas right here, bro.
Bullets are harder to hit you.
They'll do that too.
I thought you about to say bullets are harder to hit you.
It's been a few times I've been
That's
in
why
the
50 Cent can't dance, bro. He all stiff, bro, from all them bullet wounds. You know what I'm saying? He in pain. He can't move certain ways.
If he move around, he shit on himself. Whole night ruined.
He can't
move certain ways. He wish he could floss. He wish he could floss.
He wish he could floss.
He like, y'all kids think that shit lame.
He got one Yule and his life over.
He can't even floss his teeth really because all them bitches just one tooth.
But I guess that is true though. I guess broke niggas be dancing because they can't afford the tables and shit. I mean, that's why I be out there.
Damn.
I ain't paying $200 to sit down. I mean, what's so
be
special
pulling, right?
about
So
that seat?
Exactly.
You got to go in there with a group, fella. You got to go in there with
But
a
the
group.
one thing about dancing though, you can't fuck up because all eyes on you. Don't you hate it? Like, you know how like you'll be dancing, you'll be killing it, but then like when a new group come in. And then you just like, I'm just bullshit. I'm just bullshit. Look. And I'll be like, I'm just bullshit.
Where you go out?
I'm just bullshitting. So I'm like, I'm gonna just hit this little
This nigga
whatever,
have real
right?
life. You got service battles.
No. But it's like, dead ass.
So with a new dance crew walks out.
I'm talking like a new group of like women or something.
Ben Harper be on somebody.
Like a new set of eyes on you, right? So you start dancing, but this time you bullshitting. As soon as you hear that, as soon as you see that light flash, you hear that, hey, but you're not in the mode.
As soon as they say run it, Chris Brown run it.
But you know, you'll hit your little 1-2, right? But like you'll fuck up that one move and you know it and you look up and they know
nobody know you fucked up except for you.
But they see, they notice when you notice. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you fuck up a twerk? Like, is that a thing? You fuck up a twerk?
No.
You absolutely can, man.
They don't care.
I was supposed to throw that left butt cheek and I threw the right butt cheek on accident.
Just throw the left foot twice.
I feel like as long as it's jiggling, you win.
It's like when you jump on a trampoline. When you jump on a trampoline and somebody else is coming down when you're already down, and it kind of does that thing. Like,
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they throw their back too hard. Like, is that just me?
Oh yeah, that's true.
It seems you are definitely cooler if you dance, and the round goes to your girl, Dia Michelle. On to the second topic. We all got taste in music, whether it be good or bad. Some listen to country music, some listen to rock and roll. But before we get into the next round, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. And don't forget to follow us on these platforms. Guys watching. But what's more inspirational? Trap music or the good gospel? What's your take on this, Trav?
well, that's simple. When it comes down to it, you got money, rolls, cars, clothes. That's how all of T.I.'s niggas roll, right? And when I first heard that, I'm like, none of my niggas roll like that, right? So T.I.'s first album was Trap Muurzik, and it was spelled in a weird way, music, like Memphis and shit. Like leaving, peace, nigga. But yeah, like Trap Muurzik, T.I.'s first album, and like that was definitely inspiration. Because when he said money rolls, cars, and clothes, that's how all my niggas roll. I'm like, damn, I literally don't got any of that shit. So I'm inspired. I can't name one gospel song that inspires me. Like Wade in the Water. No, that's not gospel. That's a slave song. But yeah, it's not inspiring. But T.I. is definitely inspiring. Rubber Band.
Excuse us, Mel left to go dance in the club.
He had a dance battle.
He about to try his new floss he been working on.
Hey, look, you going way too far, man, because I ain't never been inspired by no motherfucking trap music. As opposed to fucking gospel music, the greatest shit ever.
He said gospel?
Come on now. Gospel. Yeah, I'm from Mississippi, so shit. You know, it's a little country. Yeah, gospel music. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Music.
Music.
Good music is good music.
Shit, you say music?
I didn't know there was a W with that.
You of all people from the South, T.I.'s album is spelled M-U-Z-I-C. So like that's probably how you spell music.
He says M-E-R-Z-I.
So I feel like there's no church, there's no gospel album called music. Like, they don't say music.
Who don't listen to music?
God doesn't say music. God doesn't call it music.
Take Me to the King is some of the greatest shit ever. I don't have much to bring.
Overrated.
No, it's not overrated. Shit. Hey, truth is, I'm tired.
Is that Fantasia?
No. Hey, look, that's Tamala man. Get your gospel music together, man. Gospel music is inspiring from. It's from the Lord. It's from the gospel. That's how you want to live your life. All you motherfuckers want to live your life for the Lord. And that's the music you need to be listening to if
you in church,
really inspired.
Or you in the band.
I refuse to get a 9 to 5. I really flip my keys. So gospel music is really beautiful, but I have never found myself saying, wow, I'm inspired. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You listen to the wrong one.
Exactly. I feel like for sure I probably have an ignorant standpoint on it because I don't really know a lot of music, but I do have a lot of friends who are Christian and they'll play and blast their music in a car. And I'm listening and it's beautiful, but I'm not inspired by it because I don't feel like I can relate because I feel like sometimes it's corny when it's only feels like it's just about God versus like this is my story and it's about whatever you want it to be.
God's watching.
Well, yeah. what it is.
Yes, I believe in God. Just putting that up there.
God put niggas in the trap.
God's okay, you know.
Hey, look, what it is that you motherfuckers are sinners, and I get it. Y'all heathens, and I get it. When y'all listen to that music, y'all ears be burning, and y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear the substance, the motivation, to take me to the kings and the shackles on my feet and smile. Smile is a gospel song.
Smile?
How's it go?
Make me smile.
Yes, Kirk Franklin.
Put that mayonnaise on your child.
You look so much better when you smile. That's all he's saying. He's saying it got to be about God. Hey, you listen to Smile.
Can you name one gospel producer? You got Jazzy Fizzle. Production Shizzle on T.I. Trap Muurzik. Hey, let's get away. That's inspirational. You want to get away. And, hey, baby, I was thinking of you. Like you're inspired. You know what I'm saying? You want to love and whatnot. But Kirk Franklin, like he looks like Plies. He's basically Plies, and Plies be on some bullshit.
Trap music don't even let fat niggas flourish. Think about Fred Hammond. Fred Hammond is able to sing his gospel and to just live his truth and to produce. He's a producer too. Kirk Franklin is a producer. A lot of them produce their own shit.
Kirk Franklin is Plies. He makes all that bullshit and then makes the shit at night. But like
Franklin,
that nigga is Plies.
And that's fine. But he is inspirational during the day, and he's a hoe ass nigga at night.
Exactly. So I mean, a lot of the church. Exactly. And that kind of sums up a lot of the religious stuff, where it's like you got the Joel Osteen who's like presenting himself as this, but then you're making all this money, you're driving a Bugatti, relations with all these broads and whatnot. So like, it's just a cover. It sound good, but is it really? But the trap niggas are just saying what their circumstance is that the Lord put him in, and they just talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord.
Ford tours pull up, everybody run. Shit. White folks run out, run with their gun. So Jeezy.
I just got one question. Do you want a revolution?
Whoop whoop, but still, I mean,
There you go. See, look at you finish that shit. Do you want the revolution? Whoop whoop. Oh yeah, we got a church ain't going nowhere.
All right, well, first I'm gonna stack my flow,
and then I'm gonna stack some more. Yeah,
exactly.
I fucks with you on that.
So is that not inspirational? If you weren't stacking anything, now you're inspired to stack. So how just because because what we're talking about is religious. Inspiring is the word is inspire. So inspire makes you want to do something. So because it's about getting money or finding all these women to lay
makes you want to do something.
It's still inspiration. It's still inspiration.
Hey, makes you want to do something. Makes me clap my hands. Makes me want to dance. Stop. Hey, there you go, right there.
Damn, you see these non-gospel listening, mother?
No, look, I don't know.
What's your favorite trap song, Dia?
I listen to
God blessing all the trap niggas.
I don't really like trap. Like, I mean, sure, but I listen to old school rap. Nas, Tupac, you know what I mean? The old J.
Before trapping.
Yeah,
that ain't inspiring nobody.
For me, it is.
They taught you not to do drugs.
They did.
You go to church, Darius?
I absolutely do not.
Exactly. So all that inspirational, do you want a revolution? You didn't even get the revolution, so you listened to it for what? Like, at least when T.I. said, or when Jeezy said, first I'm gonna stack my flow, then I'm gonna stack some more. At least I'm stacking more than I was stacking when I first heard that song. So at least it did inspire me to get some more. You know what I'm saying? When T.I. said money, rolls, cars, and clothes, I started getting a little bit of money, some rolls, some cars, and some clothes. Like since he said that, and you know what I'm saying, that inspired me to do it. But you're going to church maybe less than when you first heard that song. So, I mean, it de-inspired you. It de-inspired you.
No, actually.
That's a word.
It inspired me to do.
They inspired his ass.
It inspired me to get my life right.
It inspired his ass.
Just because
inspired him.
Just because I don't go into the house of the Lord don't mean I'm not inspired.
Question for you.
When he go in there and they give him a donation plate, when they hand it to him, he
donation.
Be happy I'm here, motherfucker. Be happy I'm here.
Donations.
Gifts.
Why were you 4 hours late, Darius? Shit, don't worry about it. Just be happy I'm here.
Yo.
Wait, all right, real quick question for you, Darius. What's the name of your podcast that's on the rise currently?
The Jungle is Hell Podcast.
What was that last word again? Well, the jungle is where?
The Jungle is Hell Podcast. And you know what?
What would Kirk Franklin think about that?
Hell would not exist without heaven.
I don't follow.
Travis just got mind fucked.
No.
He did, didn't he? Yeah. Hell would not exist without heaven. So
but
hell Go ahead.
Do you think you're following in Kirk Franklin's message of wanting the revolution? Do you think he would think that you followed his message? You were inspired by his song to make that?
First off, Kirk Franklin is a porn addict, and I'm definitely following in his footsteps.
So your number one point, you just bashed him.
There it is.
I think he inspires a lot of us.
We're all sinners.
Let me ask you something. When the last time you sold some drugs or anything like that?
It's not about selling drugs. It's about making money.
No. When the last time you sold some drugs or you trapped or you?
When's the last time you shot somebody, Trav?
When the last time you shot somebody? No. Let's go.
Okay.
Answer that question. When was the last time?
It's been a while. It's definitely.
Now, when was the last? When was the last time you watched the porn?
Just before we started this.
Do you want to
He washed his hands.
Actually, it's on the TV right now. I didn't even turn it off. if I just pan.
He's got a plasma.
But there's different things. There is selling drugs. There is killing people, but there's also fucking B words, as they call them in rap songs, and getting this money. So if I say that making love to women and getting money, I did that since I started listening to trap music. So I can say it inspired me somewhat. Is there any other things, if you just say loving God and going to church, is there any other things that you say you did from the Kirk Franklin thing of wanting the revolution? No.
Eternal salvation.
Dia, over there in LA, I know trap music's affected you in some way.
Nah. No,
it hasn't trapped you. Like you don't be like twerking to it. Jigging to it.
Yeah, you could say. I feel like the music I listen to, it's not just about shooting people. Like
I don't think trap's necessarily about
exactly.
That's drill. Trap's more like drug dealing.
Trap is about being
hood
a
activity.
drug dealer, being a drug dealer. What their life is.
Right, mainly.
I feel like it's more inspiring because it's a little more relatable.
Yeah.
Than
relatable.
You know, gospel. Yeah.
What was you doing back in the DR?
Relatable in which way? DR. It go down.
See, I didn't do it.
A
but
drug
I
reseller.
grew up in that. You know what I mean? So it's like I see it in these people are making their music and now they're making money and they're just talking about it. It doesn't mean that that's who they are now. That's where it's inspiring. It's like, wow.
Tell me more.
They're different now.
Exactly.
They don't got to trap anymore.
Yeah, they don't got to. Amazing.
Why? Because they found the Lord.
All right, on to the final word. Darius and Mel, man. What's your final word, bro?
What was he talking about?
About gospel.
Gospel music. Gospel music inspires people to live their lives better. And inspires people to live righteous in order to reach the fruits of their labor. And the fruits of their labor is to live eternal in the pearly white gates of heaven. Trap music ain't gonna send you there. Think about that shit before y'all answer. That's all I got.
I'll think about it later. And Travis, man, what's your final word, bro?
Yeah, I feel like he tried to twist the question to say inspired to be a righteous person, but we just said what's more inspirational, which is it makes you want to do something. So and it's definitely trap music. The masses.
Man, I want to kill my eyes.
If you're looking at the Billboard top charts, like it's never gonna be Kirk Franklin on just the #1 period of everything. And if
gospel billboards,
Jeezy is one of the most inspirational mofos of all time, and he said smoke perk by the pound, goose by the 5th, re-up on the 1st, and again on the 5th. Trap or die. Trap or die.
Beautiful.
How you gonna end it? You gonna end it? He gonna be like, all right.
We trap or die, nigga.
And
trap or die.
Dia, what's your final word?
It's still gonna be trap for me because but you know what? Again, before Darius, I have written down. You said smile, Kirk Franklin. I wrote down some notes, so I'm gonna listen to these and see how I feel. But as of right now, I don't get inspired by.
She gonna listen to it and shit.
She just ain't listen to gospel music.
She gonna listen to gospel. She gonna be.
Hey, look, let me tell you this. Hey, look, listen to this right here. Listen to the presence of the Lord.
I got you right now.
I don't hear it.
The presence of the Lord is here.
This nigga Darius turning motherfuckers out.
To the Lord.
You never know.
To the Lord.
Come back on this. Come back on your show. Talking about.
She got a big ass cross on that wall behind her.
She gonna have it playing when she come in.
I'm gonna save all the girls. All them girls on the show. I'm gonna save
Y'all
them.
don't have to strip. Y'all don't have to strip. She gonna be an inspirational speaker.
Like a Drake.
Get off the pole. Hey, you know Drake saved a lot of women from the pole.
I don't know. I feel like he made more go to the pole. Honestly,
from the pole to the pew.
Well, they went
from the pole to the pew.
I feel like girls went to the pole in hopes that Drake would take them off the pole.
I don't think Drake fucks with strippers like that, does he?
Yeah, he do. Amber Rose.
Yeah, because he said, "Don't make me send you back to the hood."
Amber Rose. Amber Rose was a stripper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody.
Amber was doing bad, and Amber Rose.
Don't get me wrong. I take it. I don't know. That's another question. After listening to the final words, it seems the thing that is more inspirational is trap music, and the round goes to your boy, Trav.
Fucking go. Perk by the pound, by the 5th. Re-up on the 1st, and again on the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it?
I'm sorry, God.
Ecclesiastics.
Book of Revelation.
Corinthians.
Book of Revelation.
All that.
Lucifer 5:17. On to the last topic. All right, so I know we ain't all lonely out there. Majority of us have rather been in a relationship or we cuff right now. But my question is it better to live with or without your significant other? What's your take on this, Darius?
Let's be clear, man. There's an ongoing debate on social media, right? And it's always who pays the bills? 50-50? Do the guy pay all the bills? 70-40? They don't even add up. But it don't even matter. Because really, if you just live in separate fucking places, I pay what I pay, you pay what you pay, we live separately, and I ain't got to deal with your shit every day.
Right.
So I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Turn
I'm
the gospel
cool.
music on.
Like, like for real, I'm so cool with that. It's like, yeah, everybody always talking about, oh yeah, I don't want to stay, blah blah blah. Nope, don't want to do it. I would live by myself.
He gonna be sitting down here in like 2
But
minutes.
what is happening? Like, so because you pay the bill, that means because you pay the bill, that means you don't want to live with your girl. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely, because if I pay all the bills by myself, why the fuck I need her here? Oh, to cook and clean, I'm the best chef in the goddamn house.
Oh, he cooked too.
Oh, I cook.
But do you love your girl though? That's what, like, you talked about religion earlier. Do you want a revolution? Like, I feel like
you can love her over there.
They ain't gonna let that go.
Hey, look, I can. You see this? Hold on, what's not right now? I went to Vegas. I got this bottle opener, and it's close to me right now, and I really love it. And guess what? I just threw that bitch across the room. I still love it over there.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get an apartment. You're not gonna get an apartment 2 times over, and you going. See, the difference
is she worries about hers.
Yeah, the difference is I just bought a house, so I mean I don't have to get an apartment. She can go get an apartment, but I can live here, and she can live over there, and we can still love each other.
I'm gonna have to agree with Mr. Darius because I feel like where we make a mistake, I don't know if you've seen the divorce rates lately. People are getting tired of each other. Like,
thanks,
I feel like everybody in my family is divorced. And I realized that it's because when you meet your person, they are the perfect ingredients already without you. Everything that they do in a day that does not involve you is what makes them the person you love. Then you involve yourself, you merge. And when you merge, everything just dies because now they're picking up your toxic traits, living up like the shit that you hate about yourself. They start doing it. And then you're battling your own shit. It's so bad.
Nah, but I mean,
they could just go back home.
I feel like the divorce and whatnot, I feel like it's like option overload. Like it used to be ketchup or mustard, and now it's like spicy ketchup or honey mustard and all this like different version of options. And now that like you got social media, so now you want different options. But sleeping apart it's not gonna make the bond stronger. It's gonna make it where you're gonna call spicy mustard over, and then like a cheating is gonna get found out about. You know what I'm saying? So at least like I think people stayed in relationships longer before because there was no social media and they went to work and they didn't talk to their spouse for a long time and they came back. So maybe don't talk to that motherfucker for a while. But if you're in a different house, you gonna cheat. Like off top, you definitely gonna cheat.
You don't have to though.
With you, Trav?
Huh?
People's out, man. You don't even give your time. You don't even give yourself time enough to miss a motherfucker. If you live in the same household, you wake up next to that motherfucker. You brush your teeth next to that motherfucker. You put on your clothes, you next to that motherfucker. You do anything, you're gonna be next to that motherfucker. You know, and if you live in a different household, I miss you. I miss you.
Because you got different rooms. You got different rooms.
I miss your touch. I miss
everybody.
I miss your smell. You know what? You live with a motherfucker long. Have you ever lived with somebody?
That ass, girl.
Have you ever lived with somebody?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You get tired of that motherfucker if you live in the same household as him.
You do.
You get so tired of him.
We coincidentally are no longer together, but I feel like we would even more so be no longer together if we lived separately. Like
no. Y'all live together. That's why y'all separate. Go ahead.
That's not. So I feel like
revolution.
Do you want a revolution?
I feel like social media more so is more of the catalyst of motherfuckers breaking up than living together. Like. So it's like you see all these other options. Damn, she bad. Damn, she bad. Oh shit, she bad. Like so, like, and then you think for some reason you can get all of them. So then you're like, oh, who am I with? Oh, this, you know what I'm saying? She's not getting no better. She's the same.
Because you're used to her. Because you got used to her. You're seeing her all the time. So now you're looking at other women. But if you're not used to her, and you're like, damn, this girl's bad. My girl's bad too. You can call her up because you miss her. It's just like.
But what's the sin? Is it gluttony where you want too much thing? Like being content is, you know what I'm saying, the best level of happiness. So like not wanting a bunch of things because you got porn and I could just all day just watching this. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm just content with my one lady. You know what I'm saying? And I can see all these other motherfuckers like, I don't give a fuck. She probably stupid as fuck. That's the best level of happiness versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to try everything. Her and, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird.
does have a point,
Hugh Hefner shit. You think Hugh Hefner was happy? Like, no.
You want to make sure that you cuff somebody that you are highly attracted to.
Oh, God.
because like my ex, like the last girl I dated, I thought she was so fine, like I wouldn't even look the other way. Like if there was like other females coming in, like they might be bad. You know, you do the one check.
That's
but
shallow,
like,
my brother.
I
That's
might look a second time just to make sure. But I'm like,
Cause you're a man.
nah, my girl's better than her. My girl's better than her.
It ain't no bad. It ain't no bad 85-year-old. It ain't no bad 85-year-old.
That's why I've been single for years.
It ain't no 85-year-old that's
that.
bad.
And if I don't top that, then I'm gonna be looking at other females. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
want to make sure you got somebody
that's
that you are
fiction.
highly attracted to.
That's fiction.
Let me interject real quick because you basing cheating off looks and stuff like that, but that ain't why you cheat. You cheat for the pussy. You don't cheat for the looks.
But if
like,
your girls is fire, you ain't gonna want to go nowhere else.
Shit, that don't mean nothing. Look, I'm trying to get some fire head from somebody else, or you trying to get some pussy.
You better chill, bro. You better chill, bro.
You're not cheating for the looks. Who cares? Who gives a shit about how they look? That's just a trophy you talking about. I mean,
that's the initial. That's
no.
thing.
Here's the thing. Like, how long does that last? Does that last like into old age? Like you never want to live with your significant other, or is it just now in the honeymoon phase while I'm in my 20s and 30s and working? Or like when I'm 85, I want to live in a different spot as my old ass wife who might fall and break her hip, and I want to be in a different spot. It's
for me,
because the question was, is it better to live with or without your spouse, your significant other?
Your soulmate.
For me, once kids are involved, that like cool. We're raising a human together. But I feel like I at least have a room to go to. Like if anything, like if you really can't, because financially, who really has money to pay 2 rents? But for dating up till married, even married, yes, I would live separately till I have kids, boom, and then I have my own room because I could tap into my own energy source. The same reason why you love me from the beginning. I can remain the person I am and not pick up your traits and shit, like, and miss you.
No, but see, if you really love someone, then they can be an energy source, queen. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
no, I don't believe in that shit.
her man be hitting her up.
I was trying to do the hotep. I don't know.
You love me.
I don't believe in that. I feel like
you just don't treat them bad.
On to the final word, and Darius, what's your final word, man?
Man, my final word is that I don't want to live with no motherfucking woman. To be honest, like for real. And you know what? And you got to eventually. Eventually, you're gonna have to live with them. But initially, in the dating phase and the just kicking it phase or getting to know you phase before you get married, man, you want to live in a separate household just to keep down all the confusion. It's no confusion if y'all live in separate spaces.
He said confusion.
Like confusion. Yeah, I'm from Mississippi, so confusion. And you know, like a lot of people always talk about cheating and all that stuff and like that. And Trav brought up cheating. I'm gonna tell you the number one reason.
It ain't cheating if you got it.
The number one reason for people to break up, to divorce, and all that stuff is finances. And when you live together, we combine in finances, and that requires a different level of commitment. You don't have to have that level of commitment if y'all live separately because y'all both taking care of your own shit.
Where the back of your fro at, Trav? Who stole the back of your fro?
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way, boy.
I'm here for the love,
that
though.
nigga and he leaned down. It was like... It's from him leaning on that wall all night.
Yep,
like
that's what it is. Flat top.
Bro. Give me a high five. All right, then a solid final from your man Darius and Trav on the wall. What's your final word, bro?
Yeah, this nigga want to live. This nigga want to live in a treehouse so bad.
Not even a little bop.
This nigga talking about no girls allowed. Like it's talking about like the back in the treehouse days. This nigga got a 4-bedroom house with a no girls allowed sign on the front. Like it's weird. Like I feel like when you meet your lady, feel her out for 6-8 months, and then you're like, all right, you my lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna live with you. You know what I'm saying? I give my all to you. You give your all to, you know what I'm saying? Like John Legend said it best, you know what I'm saying? And he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just option overload, like, you know, with the spicy, the hot, the habanero, all that shit. And it's just too many options. I think I can get all these motherfuckers. But when you 85, if I drop and fall and then fuck my hip up and I don't have life alert, like I need, you know what I'm saying? I'm dead. So
dealing with ED.
Yeah. Live with your lady. Yeah, give my all to you. You give your all to me.
That was beautiful.
You're the end and my beginning. Even when I can't remember the words.
Just stop it. Just stop it.
Nothing
Give
solid
your
final word.
all to me. You get my. You're my boss. To she.
This nigga lost. He just threw it. Solid final word from the bro fro and Dia. What is your final word?
I like sleeping alone. I love it. I think it's so comfortable. I love waking up and I could just feed myself, and I'm selfish right now. So maybe it'll change in the future. But I love being selfish. I feel like we deserve that. Like being born without being asked to be here. Like we deserve to be with ourselves, and I have to deal with somebody else every day. I feel like that's so annoying. And my grandparents, they had 16 kids on my mom's side, and they slept in separate rooms eventually, but they were like best friends, and that's why they lasted. And so
I finally moved in with each other.
No, they still lived in separate beds.
For real?
They had separate rooms, like their whole relationship.
Hey, I do got a little pushback on that one though, Dia.
I'm calling.
You like to sleep. You like to sleep alone.
I see. Landon comes over and he'll sleep over.
I hate
2
spooning.
days.
I hate spooning.
Then he goes home.
I love spooning, but really, I want to.
My arm falls asleep.
Hey, look. Here's my
I like
thing.
forking.
They're too hot. They're too hot.
She said, "Baby, I'm selfish.
I like to
I want you to myself. I
but
can't
I
help
just
it.
want you to be
Oh
gone.
my.
Is that okay? Like I like to cuddle to go to sleep, but then I want you to be gone when I get up.
Nah.
That's
She gonna be like,
disrespectful.
where my wallet? Where my wallet at?
Yeah. But I just need, before you come over, I need your address and I need your social security card and all that stuff like that. Anyway.
In case you steal something.
In case you steal something.
That was a great final word from your girl Dia. So after listening to these final words, it seems it is better to live with your significant other. And the round goes to the homie. Cricket Pro Trav!
Oh.
I was so used to losing. I was so used to losing. I'm like, dog.
I would just hand it over to
I say
somebody
that?
that actually appreciates
We're
it.
brothers.
All right, so Trav, man, you the winner of this episode of BlaspheMass Debate, man. So what would you like to tell the viewers, man? Plug them in.
I just want to say, fuck the jungle is hell. BlaspheMass Debate will beat their ass. They gave me this little book. They gave me. I poured it down the drain right away. So no, I used it.
He hit
But
you
no.
with the...
No, yeah. If anybody is tired of niggas all up in your podcast, dancing, asking deep ass questions, come to BlaspheMass Debate.
It's short and sweet.
Hey, the TJIH Podcast. We still in Dia right now. It's okay.
All right, so Darius, man, we appreciate you for being a reoccurring guest. We know you didn't win this time. I don't think you won the last time. Or no, you
did win the last time.
You did win the last time.
Flashback.
Darius, man, this your 20th time being on this show, and you finally won, man. What you want to tell the viewers, man? What you want to tell the
Finally
viewers?
won. I should have been one of these motherfuckers.
End of flashback.
This your third loss now. What do you want to tell the viewers, man? Go for it.
Hey, look, man. I
That's
really,
a lead-in for you.
outside of Trav and Cody talking shit, man, I really appreciate the BlaspheMass Debate Show, man. I have a good time every time I come here. We talk shit. There's a lot of our shit that really be edited out. I just want to let y'all know that.
What the hell? Darius, Mel.
Racism.
Follow the TheJungleIsHell Podcast on all major platforms and the little motherfuckers too, man. So holla at us.
And the little motherfuckers.
This nigga cold with it, and the TJIH Podcast is that shit. Bro. I listen to every single episode.
I
was on one of them. Watch my episode if you're gonna watch the episode. Watch mine.
I'll be on in there in
mine was
October.
the best one, probably.
We're gonna do better than his, all right?
We gonna get Cody G on that motherfucker, all right?
We're gonna get on that.
No, but there is the truth though. There is the truth, and Mel decent too. That nigga left.
Cancer Nation.
Yeah, he left early.
He's straight. He a bitch though, but he's straight. He'll never be back. He'll never be back, but he cool though.
We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
All right, and Dia, we also appreciate you. This your first time being on the show, and We were so happy that you could come. What would you like to tell the viewers?
Follow me on Instagram, MsDia Michelle. Check out NoHo Season 2. It comes out on Amazon Prime by the end of fall. Yep, it's North Hollywood. It's a true North Hollywood story. Part 1 is on there. Part 2 is getting released soon. And I'm the lead. I'm one of the leads in the show. Yeah, and it's so fun. It's such a good show.
She said NoHo, boy.
It's produced by Dr. Lewis Jones.
What's it coming on?
You said, say that again?
Where's it coming on?
Amazon Prime.
Okay.
God
you might have said that already. My bad.
It's the fro. Your fro's covering your ears.
It is a little bit. All right. We're brothers.
But that's all, and I'm so happy to be here. Like, you guys are so cool. This was a vibe. I felt like I was really just kicking back and hanging out with some friends. So I appreciate being on the show with you guys.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
The most prepared motherfucker.
She was like, I wrote some shit for y'all.
It's like the more organized our guest gets, the more unorganized we get. Is that just me?
No, thank you though. Appreciate you for your time though. For real.
Yes,
thank you. So. Thank you guys for having me.
Do you have anything else coming out? Do you have a Twitch? Like, we know you game and stuff.
Oh yeah. My Twitch is MsDia. It's simple, and it's all that stuff is on in my bio. So.
Okay.
Yeah. If you follow me there, you can follow me in right now. Yay!
All right, so for this episode of BlaspheMass Debate, what we have learned is, in the club, you are cooler if you dance instead of standing against the wall. Fucking lame ass.
Yep.
Back up on the wall.
Buy a section, tired ass niggas. I know y'all tired of standing.
Cool in the game.
Secondly, the thing that is more inspirational is, of course, trap music. I mean, God's
you
cool
already
and
know.
all, but you know, I ain't gonna sing it yet.
Rubber band
and
man.
Thirdly, the thing that is better is to live with your spouse than without.
I don't agree.
As a freaky thinking of the weekend always says, amen. Amen.
All right.
Yo, BMD family, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Tell us what you think below. Do you agree or disagree with the resolutions? Let us know in the comments. Keep up with us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Twitter, Apple, Google, and Amazon Audible Podcast, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and of course, Pandora. Amen. Amen.